On the outside, the Swift sports a sleek and modern design. Suzuki have introduced a new Horizon design line that wraps around the vehicle, creating a sense of motion. Rounded shoulder lines give it a sporty edge, while the iconic Suzuki badge proudly sits at the front of the bonnet. Lower headlight positions and L-shaped daytime running lights not only enhance visibility, but also add a touch of sophistication. And check out those clear rear tailgate lights.
Hello, this is Conrad McLean with your Western Vic Daily for Friday, November the 8th. The Salvation Army is launching its annual Christmas appeal across the Southwest District to help those in the community who are struggling during the festive season. Captain David Allman, Assistant External Communications Manager for the Salvation Army Victoria, says there are a number of ways you can donate.
Donate to your local Salvation Army church, where they can take donations of food, non-perishable food, and also gifts if people want to purchase a gift, or they can actually go to a local Kmart, and they have a Kmart wishing tree.
The Victorian Electoral Commission published the results from this year's local council elections last night. In the Glenelg Council elections, Karen Stevens, Michael Carr, John Pepper, Mike Nosk, Robin McDonald, Matt Duett, and Dwayne Angelino were successfully elected. In the Southern Grampians Shire, Adam Campbell, Katrina Rainsford, Barbara Afton, Albert Calvano, Helen Henry, Jane Manning, and Dennis Heslin have been elected to office. Transport Victoria has announced planned upgrades to the Grange Burn Bridge on the Henty Highway in Hamilton. Chris Siebert has the details.
The works will be part of a collaboration between state and federal governments and see upgrades undertaken to the bridge's footpath, automobile access way and barriers. The updates are expected to amend structural defects and allow for a higher number of cars to travel over the bridge. The works, which will start on November 11, are expected to take 11 months to complete. Some traffic restrictions will apply. Chris Siebert, Ace Radio.
A national survey completed by Meat and Livestock Australia is showing increased business at stockyards nationwide. The results are good news for Hamilton, which is home to one of the most prolific exchanges in the state. Spokesperson Stephanie Pitt said increased business bodes well for local farmers, as the past few years have seen smaller yards go out of business, absorbed by larger operators.
Certainly there's been some consolidation in Victoria. That's probably had an impact. The smaller yards, yes, definitely get taken up by the larger ones, yeah. So Hamilton this year for sheep, number 2 at 1.1 million head, and that is a big change. They have a 30% rise there, and I think that's mainly due to the seasonal conditions and just the volatile nature of the sheep market over the past 12 months.
A peak body that manages forestry production in Victoria has said more AI-powered cameras are required in the west of the state ahead of this year's fire season. Sam College has the details.
The association's president, Andrew White, said the western part of Victoria was showing a drier than usual lead up to the fire season, with soil moisture low and a high fuel load ringing alarm bells for the next few months. Mr. White said more resources were needed to prepare for the fire season, with more terrestrial AI-powered fire cameras required to close out blind spots in the west of the state. Sam College, Ace Radio.
Residents in the Glenelg Shire paying rates by instalment have been alerted by the council that the next deposit will be due at the end of November. A council spokesperson acknowledged that locals would be feeling the pinch with cost of living pressures and said flexible payment plans are available by applying in writing. And to sport, riders from the Portland BMX Club will head up to compete in the Knox Thunderdome Open Meet competition in Melbourne this Saturday, and Day 2 of the Hamilton District Cricket Association Senior Men's Competition Round 4 starts this weekend, with St Andrews playing Tahara and MacArthur taking on the Portland Tigers. Pigeon Ponds will play South Portland and Grampians will take on Hamilton, with Tirrandara playing College and the Portland Colts facing off.
Unleash your vehicle's power beyond limits. Discover our exclusive range of Yuasa automotive batteries, engineered for unparalleled reliability and performance to power your journey like never before. Battery World. Power your passion.
And in today's weather, a max of 16 in Hamilton with morning showers, becoming windy, a high of 18 on Saturday and cloudy, and a top of 20 on Sunday. And that's your Western Vic Daily for Friday, the 8th of November.